Humanity's success through the history of its struggles should by all accounts be seen as an accident on the galactic scale. By the 23rd century, Earth was in a crisis. The defunct United Nations could not stem the tide of chaos that engulfed the planet. In its place, a new entity was founded, United Powers League. Under the guise of enlightened socialism, the new international polity employed fascistic methods to restore and maintain public order. In nearly 80 years of its rule, the League sought to unify the disparate cultures and nations of Earth, declaring English to be the most common language in an attempt to destroy separatism. According to the vision of this world government, humankind must remain pure. UPL forces scoured the planet, gathering undesirables from all four corners: dissidents, criminals, hackers, and the like. Within the next 40 years, space programs were reanimated, allowing humans to colonize Moon, Mars, and other planets within the solar system. However, this was not enough. As part of Project Purification, UPL scientists gathered 40,000 prisoners to be put in stasis on board of 4 massive ships. These supercarriers were meant to travel only a short distance away from Earth, but due to an unfortunate navigational malfunction, the ships wandered in warp space for 28 years until their engines suffered a critical meltdown. Coordinates of Earth were lost, and the survivors had no idea where they were. With no way to get back, they crash-landed their ships on several worlds, eventually forming the Terran Confederacy. This colonial formation, however, would not last, crumbling under the weight of outside threats posed by alien races, as well as internal instability, most notably the Mengsk Uprising. Arcturus Mengsk, born on Korhal, destroyed the Confederacy at the cost of millions of lives, and established his personal domain among the ashes, the Terran Dominion. Meanwhile, at some point, the UPL back on Earth collapsed, replaced by yet another world government, United Earth Directorate. This time ruled by a military junta of admirals and generals, the Jingoist nation launched an expedition to the Terran Dominion, having observed the wayward colonies for the whole time. While initially, the UED expedition has achieved some degree of success, it was ultimately defeated after Emperor Mengsk cleverly used his enemies against one another. The war, however, took a heavy toll on the already struggling Terran Dominion. Now, it is up to Arcturus Mengsk to guide his people through yet another crisis, as Terrans find themselves cornered once again. Korhal remains as the sole and only bastion of Imperial rule, and much of the knowledge concerning the surrounding stars is lost. Worse yet, Earth is still out there somewhere. While it is impossible to predict what form its government shall take by the time Mengsk dynasty encounters them again, they have to be ready for anything, war being the most likely scenario. The Dominion is an autocratic empire, ruled with an iron fist by its autocrat, Arcturus Mengsk. Xenophobia rules in its politics, as so far all encounters with the aliens led only to betrayal and hostility. Rival guilds compete with one another in a race to win mining privileges, while the people live in blocky neo-concrete cities. Naturally crafty and versatile, Terrans themselves are used to being on the defensive. Can the Dominion survive in its current autocratic form, crushing all that oppose them, Or will Mengsk's successors have to adapt, change their society to suit the needs of time? What will happen when Earth comes knocking at the door once more? How will the Dominion face countless other species they happen to share a galaxy with? Only time can tell.